Alright guys, I'm back today with another video, and this one is going to be brought to you by the company HergivenHair. But before I get started on all the details, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. And if you are subscribed to my channel, make sure to turn those notifications on so you do not miss out on any of my videos. Make sure to leave some unboxing on the side so you can see exactly what the unit looks like straight out of the package. This unit texture is 4B to 4C. It is 18 inches in length. It's 150% in density. I also have a small cap size, and this is a lace closure unit. And it also comes with your pre-bleached knots, and it also comes with a pre-plucked hairline. I'm also going to show a clip of me styling the hair and what it looks like freshly washed. As you guys can see, I did decide to do a wash and go. I used my Miel Organics mousse, and I feel like it did a good job, but I do see some product still left at the very bottom of the unit. This hair is very tightly coiled, and it has these little ringlets at the end, and that's where I can see some of the products. And a little bit of that mousse definitely goes a long way, and I made sure to take like a towel just to kind of soak up some of the product and also some of the water, but I can still see a little bit, so I'm hoping once I fluff it up it will eventually go away. Also opted for a side part. Now at first when I was styling this unit, I was going to go for a middle, but the more I styled it and was playing around with it, the more I was like, nah, I kind of want to go ahead and go with the side part. I feel like it just looked a little bit more better, and I didn't want to have to worry about so much volume in my face in the middle, and I always kind of rock a middle part anyway, so I'm like, let me just go ahead and do a side part. It comes with your 2 combs on the side. It comes with a comb in the back, your adjustable straps, and you also get the elastic band. That's just going to help with extra security. And I'm not going to have to worry about any lace in the back because I already pre-styled this unit on the mannequin head. It's going to be really easy for me to just put it on and kind of fluff it up and see how it's going to lay on my head. So I'm just going to go ahead and tighten up my straps, and then I'm going to get to styling, and then I will come back and show you guys the final look. You guys can see the install of this unit was very simple and easy because I already pre-styled this on my mannequin head, which helped me to speed up the time, especially because the hair on this unit, it needs time to dry. Okay, it needs some time to dry, and I just prefer to put it on my mannequin head anyway so that it can air dry. Now for today, I did end up going back to my old faithful. I haven't used this in a minute. I used the Got To Be High Insta Hold Spray, and as you guys can see, it melted down flawless with no issues around the hairline. Instead of putting the lace powder that I put into the parting space, I went in with whatever product was left over on my beauty blender. That way it could just all blend in good with my skin, and as you guys can see, it blended in really good. The parting space is already bleached for you. You're not gonna have to go in and worry about doing any bleaching. I also feel like the pre-plucked hairline on this actually looks good because I didn't go in and do any extra plucking. I did put some of that lighter powder into the parting space just to kind of open it up and also make it look more scalp like. And then I just cut down this really small area of hair because I wanted to swoop it over, because I do like to do that with my curved part. And I haven't used this in a minute either, but I did not want to use any spray because I didn't want it to come off flaky because I already have mousse and stuff in the hair. So I ended up going in with this Gorilla Snot gel, just used a very small amount. But I just like the way that it looks and how it's swooped over, and it feels really soft. I didn't put too much on there. The washing process, it took me some time to wash and condition this hair, y'all. I used my Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner, and that has really great slip, but this hair is so thick, okay, and it was so tightly packed that it took me a while to get through it. I had to use my wide tooth comb. I washed it twice and I conditioned it twice, and it still took me some time to get through it. Now after I conditioned it the second time, I feel like it softened up. Believe it or not, even with how tightly packed in the curls were, it did not shed a lot during the washing process. So I was really surprised at that because I was looking forward to it kind of shedding a little bit more, but I didn't experience a lot of shedding. After I conditioned it the second time, like I said, it did soften up. And as I put it on my mannequin head, of course, I can kind of already see the vision. But y'all, when styling this wig, I was using my detangling brush and I was using my fingers. Eventually, I just ended up going with my fingers because combing through it and then trying to detangle it again, I felt like the hair was starting to just keep getting tangled up and I had to keep going in. So I had to take my time and be really patient when it came to styling this hair because it took me some work. I stated this is like my daughter's hair, so I kind of have to do trial and error when it comes to what works on her hair. I personally wouldn't use the Mielle Organics again because that product just sat at the ends of this hair. I had to go in and refresh the back of this hair before I could turn around because you could just see the product just sitting at the ends. There were some areas in the front that I did have to cut down, but I even took a towel and I just kind of scrunched up the hair to not have that product. And I even went lighter in the front when I was styling the hair, and it still kind of soaked it in and it just sat at the ends of the hair. Like, I thought the ends of the hair were still wet this morning, but it was completely dry. It just looked wet and that product was just sitting at the very end of the curl pattern. I do expect some snags with this hair. I do expect it. However, when it comes to my kinky curly textures, I always tell you guys, once I fluff it up like this, I don't mess with it over and over. I'm not running my fingers through it because one, it's gonna get bigger over time, and then I end up taking off my units at night and then just placing them back on the mannequin head so that if I need to refresh the nape area, I can do it on my mannequin head. So you definitely wouldn't catch me sleeping in this unit. Now, do I think that this unit is beginner friendly? I personally don't. I feel like this is going to be a higher maintenance unit. You are going to have to put in some work when it comes to this unit. You're gonna have to end up restyling it every couple of days. Like I said, if you don't run your fingers through your unit, you might be fine, but it's not even just about the curls. This is a lot of hair, okay? This is a lot of hair. You guys can see the density on it. I ain't even fluff it up all the way, okay? I was very light with the fluffing, so you can only imagine how big this is going to get, and this is going to turn more into an afro, especially if you don't want to define the curls. Really about what type of style you would like to go for, but I will say this unit looks very natural. I love the way that Hergiven just shapes their hair. I just feel like it looks so good. Now, of course, this does look shorter than what the length says, but that's with any type of curly hair, is going to shrink up. If you want something longer, you're gonna have to make sure to look at the correct inches. This hits me perfectly, so I am okay with that. Does this feel heavy on my head? I feel more weight in this area, not really back here. It's not really bothering me back here. This unit is really pretty. For it to be a closure, it still looks very natural and very realistic. It's just going to be about the maintenance that you have to put into it, and of course you want to make sure you go in with the correct product. Let me know what you think about this unit. Are you feeling it? If you are feeling it, I'm gonna make sure to leave all the details down below in the description area for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.